just start that, and then we'll do a little thing.
Right. Welcome back to the Picky Boys Podcast.
Welcome back
to the Picky Boys Podcast.
The Picky Boys Podcast.
We wanted to start off with some news about what's going on for the rest of this season or the
news.
not of this season and
we
start of the next one.
We usually do like 50 episode seasons. Today we just did. This is 151.
Yeah, 51 episodes.
We give you a little bonus treat.
Not the only treat we're giving.
Not the only treat, because usually we take like a month break,
right?
And we go and vacation in the mountains of Scandinavia.
Yeah, or we climb volcanoes.
This time we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna take a 3 episode break, so like a week and a half.
Yeah, not even.
And
just to.
And we will return on, first of all, St. Patrick's Day. Second of all, our 2-year anniversary of starting the podcast.
And with that 2-year
anniversary. And third of all.
With that 2-year anniversary is coming a big set change.
And yeah, third of all, a set change beyond
wildest imaginations.
Beyond the normal foliage.
Yeah, it's like, what are they going to do? Change the fucking...
No, we're not just changing the tablecloths.
Big news.
We're changing up a lot. It's still gonna be picnic themed. It's gonna be more conducive to conversation, more conducive to crazy people, crazy guests, crazy room for arm movement.
Yeah, Danny's been killing me for arm movement, and we're getting him. We're getting him his arm movement.
I just wanna start season 4 just punch in the air.
Yeah, they'll be in here. JT, Danny, me. We're all in the same house. More content, more shit, more pushing, more pulling, more shoving, more crying.
Yeah. So the 17th we'll be back. Then at the end of March is when I officially move in. Then we really start getting the content house pushing,
and JT already be here, living on the floor with a mattress. He's one of those.
Yeah. So we will see you back. We'll first enjoy this episode.
Yeah, first enjoy this episode,
and then we will see you back.
Fairly sexual episode.
March if I'm 17th. Yes, very sexual episode.
Fairly sexual episode.
I don't know why.
Enjoy that. I don't know. We were feeling ourselves. We started kissing. We'll wait for that.
Yeah, it was weird. Sometimes things. Who knows? We just let the conversation flow.
Yeah,
Sometimes it goes there. Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes you get monetized. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
Enjoy, guys.
Yeah.
One of our friends' sisters made an OnlyFans, and everybody is kind of in a what is it? This limbo, and she has like 1.1 million followers. She's like a model.
Oh, well then, yeah, you could totally buy it.
You could totally buy it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but not if you've grown up in the same house as this person.
Oh, not the brother.
No, not the brother. I'm saying, no, right, the brother grew up with her, but I'm saying, like, they were friends as kids, too, and grew up with the sister also.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter?
No, not at all.
I think that matters.
I think it matters so minimally. In fact, it's
definitely not minimally.
In fact, it's like, if anything, it's the like fruition of the your teenage years.
Yeah, like we're putting in a lot of.
It's like this is the dream come true for probably the teenage boy that grew up with her.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people that grow up with their best friend having a sister that you want to bang. Now imagine that sister being a model with over 1 million followers. It's like, damn, you hit the jackpot. Now I can't pay to see her puss. It's like, what are you trying to do to me? At least let me pay for it.
And also just like. Why, if you buy it, don't tell him, obviously.
Yes, don't tell him. That's true.
Because that would be, first of all, very rude
that is true.
To say, oh, I saw it's just his tits, blah, blah, blah. But also, and so if you're not going to tell him, then it's not even up for discussion. Just buy it. Who cares?
Yeah, but then it's never just a single person thing. Like other friends know about it, then you get a group in, and there's no way if 5 people are sharing this OnlyFans jerk session that the guy's not going to know.
Well, you don't give away.
Oh, you're selfish about it.
Yeah, because first of all,
or you just kill them.
First of all, that's respectful for her.
Right, because now she's losing.
You don't give away free content.
Yeah, she's losing out a lot of money. It's like they're pirating her puss.
It is technically illegal. Yeah, no one's gonna do anything to you, but it is illegal.
They're illegally viewing her tots.
Exactly. So you just keep it to yourself and do it.
Yeah, but the problem is it's. You know what? Let the sister get the bag, right? But as a brother, like if my sister had an OnlyFans and she had 1 million followers, my friends having a bunch of naked pictures of my sister to use for me just when I'm arguing, like you can't argue with anybody anymore. It's over. As soon as I'm in a heated argument with somebody and the person to my left goes, yeah, well, we've seen your sister's puss and shows a picture, I lose that argument even if I had Einstein on my side. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I lose that argument.
Well, I mean, those people, if these people are bringing up this stuff in an argument, they're just not your friends.
No.
That's it.
That's debate. That's fair. But I'm not saying it's part of the argument. I'm saying it's the wrench in the argument that detracts from my point
Again,
where it doesn't
and
matter
if any of
anymore.
them did it, no longer friends. That's like that. That's just a fucked up thing to do. First of all,
So you would-
also totally irrelevant.
That doesn't matter.
It
It's
does.
anything to win an argument.
It's totally irrelevant.
It doesn't matter. You don't even need proper facts to win an argument. You just need to win it. You know that the best.
Listen, I know this is this is a taboo subject, and it's like, oh well, the OnlyFans, and people still get a little skeeved out about it. But listen, this person is at their own will putting out images. There should be basically zero taboo around any of it. It should be, she's putting it. Your sister's putting it out, so I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
That's
but,
it.
Okay, but I understand that might be in Danny's world how that works and how it should work. But in reality, that is no way in any instance how that would work at all. It's just one of those things. Like, I wish it could be like that, but it's just not how it works. You know, the sister's making money, but it definitely puts the brother in a really tough spot.
Yeah,
I think. I
don't know.
feel like I'd be in a tough spot.
I don't have a sister. I just think.
All right, so what if your mom made your OnlyFans and now we had a picture of your mom's puss?
You just gotta go rock.
Roll with the punches?
Again, there's nothing you can do at this point.
No, that's
there's
true.
There's not
You're
even
right.
the point in trying to fight this.
No, I'm not even saying you'd fight it. I'm saying it's still an unfortunate situation for you. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
it could be.
And if I was, I think personally, I just wouldn't buy the OnlyFans of my friend's hot sister. I just wouldn't do it because it's just, I don't. If that is actually my friend, I probably just wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Unless we all split the cost, because I'm a sucker for a deal.
yeah, I guess so. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of things that go into it. Especially like I think it's a very different thing between a parent and a sister too, because like your friends can date your sister, like. That can happen.
Your friends can date your mom.
Hopefully not.
They can
As long
bang
as
your
your
mom.
parents are together.
Well, I don't mean you specifically, but there is an instance where which is worse. I would say my
Yeah, but-
mom is worse.
No, but I'm saying in all of our, it's like
Right.
parents. That's a totally different situation,
Right.
Because the parents are together, and if the parents are not together, then yeah, your friend technically can bang your mom. So that's that.
I think you need to hold just a little more value
That's that.
in that.
It is what it is. Again, I don't have to worry about that.
No, that's
so
right.
That's it. I don't care.
And it seems like even if you did have to worry about it, you wouldn't, which is it's a good stance. If your stance from the beginning is show me my mom's puss, I don't give a shit. I mean,
No,
it
I
won't
would
affect
never
you.
look at it. That's
No.
of course
But
not.
if I'm like, if someone's teasing you or some shit.
Oh, again, if
you
first
punch
of all-
him in the
First
face.
of all, if you do that, punch in the face.
Yes.
No longer friends.
no
That's
longer
it.
punch in the face, no longer friends.
That's it.
I feel like there needs to be a third one. Maybe spit in their face,
Nope. Punch in the face. No longer friends.
kick some dirt in their face.
That's it. I mean, this is again. I just don't think it's. If I just don't think this is that big of a deal.
I would disagree.
I have a very warped view of this all. I have a very different view than a lot of people. I just don't get why it's held in such high regard.
Which part?
Like all of this, like all of the raciness and the OnlyFans and I just don't get it. I think like just totally differently.
It has nothing to do with the OnlyFans still. Not really. It's the principle of like, even if someone banged your sister, they still have that. They have it over you. That's just what it is. Even though they don't really have anything over you, it's just what it is what I'm saying. It's
Again.
this weird ether of upsettingness, and that's what we have to deal with.
Again, I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't have a sister. But
You don't need to have a sister to, like, get
so
that.
I don't know, but for me, it's if anything, I'd be upset. Like, hey, you banged my sister, and then you like left, like make her happy.
Yeah, you broke her heart, you
Like,
fucking loser.
Yeah, I mean, if my friend banging my sister is making my sister happy, then fuck yeah.
Right. Obviously, if then
Then we can be brothers-in-laws, and it'll be a beautiful thing.
yeah, if it works out like that, of course I agree. I'm not, I'm not
And if
saying
you-
don't.
and, yeah, if you break my sister's heart, then yeah, fuck you. But it's not because it's not because you. It's
I
not,
thought you're like, you fuck my sister and break her heart. Now I'm gonna fuck you. That's
I'm
what
not
I meant.
mad. I don't think you have anything over me. It's like, oh yeah, so you fucked my sister. Who cares?
Oh yeah, you married her. Oh, you're having kids. Oh, you're happy. Yeah, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, no, you say like, oh well, you could have had something great and you threw it away. You dummy.
God, Danny, you would sound like. I mean, it's a good answer, but you would sound like such a fucking pussy if you said that.
I don't know. I think that's what you should say.
It's like you're crying. It's like, yeah, you banged my sister. Well, you
Well,
missed out on something great.
no, you just say yeah. Well, yeah. She said, first of all, you
She said-
pull this.
oh,
You
yeah,
said,
all the
she
strings.
said, she said you were small.
She said you dick small.
She said you were small, and we all know it anyway. You know, blah blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah. Rub that dirt in his fucking
Exactly.
wound.
This is comebackable. If
Come backable.
you just have to take the the emotion out of it, and just say, oh, these
what it
these
is.
are the facts. Would it matter if it wasn't my sister? You know, you just gotta take that like weirdness, this whole stigma of the fucking and the nudity, and just get it away,
Get it away.
and just strip it, lay down the facts, say, hey, you're a customer. You know, that's it.
I understand how easy it is to say with someone who's an only child, I guess. I understand. I get what you're saying. I do. I really understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would be different if I had a sister, but I don't know. It just,
So you'd buy the OnlyFans, is what I'm getting at?
I just never got it, because it's like people fuck each other's sisters.
Right. Like, you don't know. Like, you could be at a bar fucking somebody's sister, you know? The point is you know the other person.
Yeah, it's
You
just
could be fucking someone's
it's
mom
just-
at the
it's-
bar.
It's
I don't
just
know.
it's just weird for me. Again, I don't know what this is like, but I never got that.
Which part?
Like, why are you getting involved in your sister's sex life? Weird.
That's not what I said either.
But if you're talking about it like this, like if you're arguing about it with this person, you kind of are, you know.
I guess so.
And also just in general, I feel like a lot of people like, if you ever made a move on my sister, I'd fucking kill you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's weird.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
That's strange.
Like, I think-
why
I think
are
that's
you
dumb.
gatekeeping your sister?
Yeah, it's weird. Like these weirdly over aggressive brothers protecting their sister, like putting a chastity belt on their sister's fucking crotch is like, relax, you know, like relax.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
agree with that.
Again,
But it can still involve you without you being involved. That's absolutely true. Like if my friend out of nowhere showed up to my house and went in my sister's room and locked the door, I'd be like, wait, what's happening? Like that's a fair concern.
You
concern.
can certainly have questions,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't have feelings about it.
I don't think that's true either. You can
shouldn't-
have
you shouldn't
if
have-
your best friend is dating a fucking bitch, you can have feelings about that.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Sorry.
I know
Yeah, you can
I
have
know us
feelings.
more than
I guess you can have feelings about it, but you shouldn't have like vocal opinions I don't think. Like you shouldn't
Okay.
say like, "Hey, stop that." Like, I don't know.
Hey.
It's just maybe.
like you keep going to the fridge
These
and
are all
passing the
these
door.
are all complex situations. You know, if you know that it's a guy that is a bad person, then you say, okay, then maybe you try to warn them. There's a whole bunch of different situations when you could get involved, but I just think in general it's a weird. It's such a I've never gotten that dynamic. How it's like, oh, if you break my sister's heart, I'll fucking kill you, and it's like it's just weird.
So-
Like,
so-
you're like talking and fraternizing with this person who's fucking your sister, and you're like, it's so strange.
Yeah, it's also it would be very strange if like your sister dated someone who's an MMA fighter who could kick your ass. It's like, okay, well, this is nothing I can do now. I can't even say anything.
You know, yeah. I mean, I guess that's supposed to be the older brother's role.
I did have the I was talking to this girl once, and I did have the dad that threatened me. That did happen to me once.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
The brother threatened me too. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, well, then, yeah.
Like it both happened. The brother was much older than me.
The dad is the dad is a little different.
It wasn't a shotgun or anything, but you know, it was a good grip, good hand grip.
'Cause-
Much stronger than me.
Because
at
the
time.
dad is like, I don't know. That's a little bit of a different story. I think the brother is weirder
The brother is weird. I could agree with that. I think that's fair.
because it's just like.
Like, nah.
It's just, I don't know.
It's like, do you wanna fuck your sister or something? This is
I just
weird.
think it's weird when the brothers get involved.
I think that's fair. Yeah, the dad, gave me the whole "if you hurt her, I'll hurt you" or whatever. I'm like, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Again,
if I hurt her, you would literally have never seen me again.
And that's a fine sentiment. The weird part is when it's like preemptive. Like, oh, stay away from her. Like, you're my friend, so you can't do this.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when it that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like, that's when it's weird, when you're saying you can't do this and you can't do this. You're telling two people who you should have no authority over.
That's true.
What they can do.
I guess that's true.
I mean, once they're together and you say, "Hey, can you not break my sister's heart?" That's a fair ask. I'm not saying that.
I don't even think that's a fair ask, 'cause you don't know what
That's
happens.
a fair ask. You love your sister.
What if my sister's a fucking bitch?
This, that, and the other. But you know, and you could. Yeah, that's true.
What if my
your
sister's
sister's
bitch?
being a bitch, you could say, "Hey, sister, don't break my friend's heart."
Yeah, hey sister, why are you hurting my
Don't take
bro?
you can look out for both of them. It's just the preemptiveness of it is weird.
Yeah, look out for both of them. Look out for both of them. Let
Look
them
out for both of them, but don't try to look out before it happens.
Yeah, but don't look into both.
That'll
of them.
be weird.
That'd be
It's
strange.
just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw a TikTok where the person sent out an after sex review form. So
Oh.
they sent out like a
Wait, to
like
them?
like a Google Doc to the person that they like had a one night stand with.
Okay.
And it's like not a Google Doc, a Google Forms where
Okay.
it has a bunch of questions, and it was like, rate this.
Yeah.
And like, would you do it again?
Right.
Like, did you have a nice time?
Right.
Like, how was the sloppy toppy? You
Yo,
know, like
honestly, people are getting really ballsy.
like,
that's a ballsy.
It's
woman.
very funny.
That's a ballsy person.
That's very funny. And then you have this spreadsheet of like, oh, maybe there's some areas I can improve on.
Yeah,
this.
like wow, why is everybody saying I can't do this well enough? I'm not flexible enough. Maybe I'll take some yoga
Maybe
classes.
you can't do it. Exactly.
Yeah, just how it is. I would lie to the sense where I would beef up her numbers, but not give her a perfect score because you gotta make them feel bad a little bit just to do it again. So I don't care.
You can't. You don't want to put. Obviously, I'm not going to put them down. But you say
Oh, people would.
you just speak your truth. You say, oh, well, this could have been better. This part could have been better. Maybe you should work on this. You know.
Yeah, be sly about it though. It's like, oh, we could try this next time. You know, you gotta hand it. You gotta.
Well, that's what the "Would you do this again?" question is for. It's actually a perfect.
not as good, though.
It's an automated. It's an automated.
Automated.
Like pick up like re up.
Like I have to submit my Gmail before.
You probably have
before we enter the room.
a different ones for you probably have a different forum or survey for somebody who you don't want to hook up with again. You know.
Yeah, and now you have this collection of file sheets like X files that you're just depending on what day you want to have or what night you want to have, you can just go through your files in these rap sheets because you could still get from people how they rated you. You know, even if you're not rating them specifically.
True. Like I like that would be so fun to improve on something. Like you got a 4 out of 10 on a certain area of expertise, and then you go back a few months later. Give it a good try again, and then you get an 8. Like that'd be
but
so
what if it
good.
goes down again? It's like fuck, man. How do I
No, it
improve
can't
this?
go down.
Your thrust.
It's not going down.
Your thrust to push ratio is off.
No, it's not
like,
going.
how the fuck do I fix
it's,
that?
It's not going down.
Oh, it's not going down.
It's not going down.
Not going down. Never. You can have a bad day. Too much whiskey.
Yeah, I think. But so I think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll start doing that.
You gonna start doing that?
Yeah.
I would love to go through your files
Well, yeah. Again, these are
because that's how they rate you.
No, you got to. These are secret files. That's the point.
The whole point is nothing secret. That's the point.
No, not the everything's secret unless you don't want it to be. That's the point.
Everything's secret unless you don't want it to be. TM.
If you get a few good ratings, you can say, and then you have somebody you have a bad night with, and they say you were the worst person. Yeah, you're really bad at sex. Blah blah blah. They're talking to their friends. They're
Yeah.
saying, oh, you're bad at sex. You're saying, hey, this is the list.
Yeah, this is my resume.
This is a list. I have an average score of 4.5
out of 30. Out of 30.
Talk to the facts.
So if you're the outlier, I'm not putting this in the sheet.
Talk
That's
to the
not
facts.
counting.
This seems historically and scientifically to be a you problem. That see now you have that power.
Or it's like that's the last one. The friend group's actually all your friends actually rated me this, and now she's like,
exactly. Now you have that power. You got to do it. I mean, you keep a list, right?
you keep a list. You always keep the black book.
You have to keep a black book.
You gotta keep the
Or else
black
you
book.
forget. You forget.
Yeah, you forget it. How do you remember all these people's names?
I don't know.
There's thousands. I know you would. It's thousands.
There's thousands.
There's thousands. What can you do?
No, but there is actually a name in my list that is just the one letter. And I don't know what it is.
You don't know the letter?
I don't know.
What's the letter I?
I don't know what it is.
O-U?
No. What happened there? It popped. Oh, something popped.
Yeah, it's all right. It's going away anyway.
But I it's like a letter on the list of names,
So like,
and I don't know when, where, who that letter
are
is.
you so drunk? You're just like, I need something. G.
No, I'm not making it up when
What's
I'm
the
drunk.
letter? I'm saying.
I forgot what the letter is. I'd have to look it up.
I'd have to look through the pages.
But yeah, it's just a letter, and so I always wonder
The
is
mystery
this,
letter.
Is this some drunken night? Who knows? Who knows? Who is this
It's H.
mystery letter?
It just stands for hand.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a mystery letter there. So
I was about to say something. I forgot. Oh yeah, dude. When I went to my friends at like Binghamton, the people that sleep away, it's weird what happens when a group of guys or a group of girls that are away from their parents and essentially on their own at a young age collectively do together. Like when I was in these girls' dorms, they had accolades, I would call them accolades, and It's like, who slept with the most people tonight and pinned it to their cork board, or who's the virgin, pinned it to the cork board. It's like, I don't want to be here. It's weird. Like, I don't like sitting here and looking at who's next on the dick appointment chart so everyone else can leave the room. I don't feel comfortable in this zone. Even if I was in a guy's dorm, I was in a girl's dorm. Even if I was in a guy's dorm and I saw this, I'd be like, this is something's gross about this.
Well, doesn't it seem grosser if a guy does it?
No. Is that bad?
I think it does.
Is that a sexist? Is that a double standard?
Oh, I think it seems way grosser if you have like, because when a guy does it, it seems like if there was like a thing like a sex list of like, it seems like weird trophies.
Okay.
And when girls do it, it just seems like
what?
It seems like
Weird
trophies, but like you know, like just in a less weird way. You know,
I disagree with you completely.
I don't know.
Also, I've only seen that in I've been in probably even less girls' dorm rooms than I've been in guys' dorm rooms, and I've only seen that in girls' dorm rooms. So,
like I
which
imagine,
is a big difference.
like I imagine, like the try to follow me here. The tonal,
okay,
the tonal like impression I would get from the guys' sex achievement board,
right,
would be like a Call of Duty achievements, you know, like just like really like like we did it.
Yeah.
And then like
it's like
the girls like the vibe of that board would be like an achievement in Animal Crossing. It's like
I mean,
you know?
Okay, and that's fine if that's how you consider it.
And so it just seems more like yeah, this look at this from the guys, and more like look at this.
I guess you could look. I mean,
the women. Is that weird? I don't know.
I guess it's the same. Like, it's the same weird. I hate Animal Crossing, and Call of Duty is okay. But either way, my point is, if I'm sleeping in this, most of the times I had to stay in for weekends at these girls' dorm rooms, and at some point I'd be like, oh my god, like I'd be checking my watch. It's almost 6 o'clock, and then Tommy would walk in, and I'd be like, oh god, it's time now. What do I do with myself? You know, I'm just on the couch watching Game of Thrones or some shit.
Oh, yeah, because of the schedule.
Yeah, the schedule. I'm talking about the schedule on this wall right here of dick appointments. It's strange. I'd be like, oh, I know exactly who you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's weird. They also had a rating system, you know? No,
that's just natural.
I was kidding about that. But yeah, I guess that's a big thing. Yeah, and then it starts getting sad when you start looking and you're like, okay, why does she have so many appointments and this one hasn't had one yet? Like, I'm starting to understand. Like, how do I understand exactly who these people are off of a dick appointment board on the hallway?
I don't think you're meant to. It was in the hallway.
It wasn't in anyone's rooms. It was by the kitchen on the wall. Is
it like a shared kitchen?
Yeah, it was a shared like a to-do list.
But it's not like in a hallway.
Right. Well, I mean, it's
it's not like somebody could walk by and be like, oh, look at that.
No, not random people, but if it's a 4-person dorm, that's pretty big.
It's just in a shared space.
It's a shared space, yes.
It's very different.
But again, if I was Tommy walking in, I saw I was scheduled for 7, but then Jeremy was scheduled for 8. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's weird.
And it's a good idea too, because I've heard those quad rooms sometimes can be
paper thin
walls. So you want to know, that's not you want to know. Oh, my roommate's gonna be doing this for 10 minutes, so we'll go get something to eat.
Get some pizza. Yeah, but no, I think after
that's fine.
Let's say you live with them for more than a year or two, I feel like that just goes out the window. Be like, I'll just stay in my room, put in AirPods or some shit, and wait for him to leave, or I'll just listen. I think more people listen to it in the dorm rooms than you think. And then I think they come out and complain about it. I think that's a real thing.
I totally disagree.
You totally disagree. I think there's a lot of people that will listen, come out, enjoy it while listening, come out, and then complain about it. Because people are fucking weird and annoying.
I've lived in a lot of places where I could hear people having sex through the walls, and in all of them, I was just incredibly upset.
That happened to be you.
Annoying.
I'm saying there are people about it.
It's because it's fucking annoying.
Right, but was it the same person or multiple?
Multiple different multiple occasions.
But multiple different people.
Oh, well, I don't know. Potentially.
But were you living together?
No.
Okay, well, these are strangers that are annoying you. Yeah, it's the same thing. If my fucking neighbors kept doing shit and I didn't like them, yeah, of course I'd be upset about it.
In one of the places, I knew who was above me, so yeah.
Okay.
I knew who they were, but they didn't live. They weren't my roommates or my floor mates or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. And also, I can understand the people that share a wall on rooms, and that could be upsetting. My picture frame of my mother keeps falling on the ground.
So I know who it is, and I know, okay, well, it's time to have sex, and it's like, fuck, and so I would just just do what you said. Put in headphones
Or listen.
or leave. I would never listen. It
You said
doesn't
you heard.
sound like anything. It's just like it's like noise.
I'm not
Just like
saying- I'm not-
it's annoying noise.
I'm not accusing you of preferring to listen. I'm not saying I prefer to listen. I'm just saying there's definitely someone that does.
If your first inclination is not leave your apartment and go somewhere, or put on headphones, you're a freak.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay,
Total
that's.
freak.
I did not say that's not true. But
I-
also, fuck
it's-
them. It's my little fucking cubby. I could stay here if I want, and I could listen if I want, and be upset about it.
Freak.
I can't. Someone else who's banging a bunch of people every day, dictating how much I stay in my room, not letting it happen.
You stay in as long as you want.
I will
Put on
start.
headphones.
I will start just sabotaging their sexual
Then
life.
Put on headphones.
I'll start
It's easy as
sabotaging.
that.
I'll start just
You don't
smearing
have to
cheese
leave.
in their
You don't have
house.
to leave. Put on headphones. That's it. Just don't be weird and listen to your friends have sex. It seems like
If I
an
don't
obvious
listen to
answer.
music, I don't know. I think I also have the right, if they're doing it too much, to sabotage what they're doing.
I don't think that.
I'd like lay tacks in the pillows or something.
No, that's too much.
I'd
far.
poke holes in the condom. I bet you they won't do it again
That's,
after.
that's too far. I think you just put on headphones, turn on a movie real loud. I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I was talking about the time that I walked in on my roommate, right?
Banging.
Yeah, I think I told this, but basically I walked in. I was really, really drunk, and I came in and I immediately turned on my headphones and started cooking ramen.
Okay.
And I was like, just jamming out my headphones, cooking ramen. I must have been at it for like 10 minutes.
okay.
And I look around and I see a purse on the living room table.
All right. Blues Clues.
And I go,
Oh, that's weird.
and then I take my headphone off,
Right.
and then you go,
Oh, okay.
That's not what it sounded like.
I mean, it could be.
No, but it was some like moans, it was some moaning,
was moaning.
and the door was cracked a little bit, and I went, oh shit, like
Oh,
because now I'm worried about the vice versa. Now I'm worried about
If
these
he heard
people
you-
think that I'm just like chilling outside, just like
Slurp.
just like listening to the show, and so I went, oh shit. So I took my headphones off quietly like a mouse.
Took your headphones off.
quietly like a mouse. No, like took the ramen. I took my headphones off just because
Because you wanted to hear them more.
No, so I could
Freak.
make sure I didn't make any more noise.
Oh, you needed to
and
hear
then
yourself.
I took the ramen and I ran inside my room and then I put my headphones back on
And slurped up
just
your
let
ramen.
it happen. But it's stuff like that, You just gotta be respectful. Like I knew what to do. Took my ramen, went into the room.
Yeah, no, that's good friend. I mean, if you went into their room, that would have been weird, and also if you stood, that would have been
Obviously,
weird.
it was a little weird to not close your door.
Sometimes you
Leave it cracked.
Sometimes you come in and you just can't. It's how it is. There's no time. You think you put enough force on the door to close it. You're already in the bed. It just didn't happen. What can you do?
Yeah.
And then you hope your kind friend will make ramen in peace and and sneak off into his room tiptoeing.
But if I had known from the get go, I would have gone straight to the room, or I would have.
Well,
gone
yeah,
out,
of course.
you know?
I don't think you would have then just did all that stuff. There was one time. I mean, the most recent or the funniest time I've walked in on somebody is we went to this Airbnb for this girl's birthday, and literally as soon as we got there, every Airbnb has one door that's always locked, filled with guns and shit and like trophies.
Okay.
And I always try to find that room. So I had a
Well, it's locked. You're assuming that's what it's filled with, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe probably like the server room or all the meters. So I had this little group with me, and we were searching. It's like, oh, there's always one fucking room, and I was searching, and I found it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was one of those, those slot locks where you could just put a coin in and turn it like it's trying to hide nothing.
Oh, courtesy lock.
I guess so,
That's
like
what it's called. Yeah.
courtesy lock. So I unlocked it and I opened it, and I really want to make this clear. We stepped 15 seconds into the house. It's the first thing I do when I enter Airbnbs.
Yes.
Open the door, and the birthday girl was blowing her boyfriend immediately.
And so did you? So what do you? What is your closing the door method? You just go
Well, I mean, it's not like you're not caught. You're caught. Like you open the door. I went, oh, close the door, and they started laughing. Everyone's a good sport. I've seen, you see shit. It's what happens. You can't be upset about it.
Yeah.
So they laughed. They came out one. Well, you saw it, and I'm like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And but there was no guns in the room.
Hey, I don't know.
All I'm saying is
It's
good on
also-
them for how quick it was, man. It was it had to be a
It
pre-conversation.
was her birthday.
Yeah.
It's also different. Some friends don't. Some friends hold it in not as high a regard, and so this stuff doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't care. You
I
know
mean,
me.
I mean, again, I typically don't actually care. It's just I always try to assume that everybody else, like I assume that everybody else cares.
Well,
you know?
that's
So
a
I feel
fair
like that's
thing.
I feel like that's a nice thing to do, is assume that everybody else cares.
It's definitely the safest.
But I know a lot of I know a friend that like he just like he was like fucking his girlfriend once at a party
Nice.
in like the bathroom, and then one of his other friends went into the bathroom to go hook up with this girl, and then they just hooked up in the same room at the same
Hey,
time.
man, that's how it is.
Just you know,
So there's a lot of people that
and you know that's where the story ends. That's where the story maybe allegedly that's where the story ends.
They probably
you know, maybe
was it like
maybe they swapped it around. Maybe
definitely
they
swapped.
swapped and sucked. You know, the whole line
I don't know
yards.
where one person started and one person ended.
Exactly. Turn off the lights
Yeah,
and let's just see where things go.
Get ready to rumble. The girls were done 40 minutes ago. The two
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah.
still chilling.
They're just like outside. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
like,
the fuck?
why is there still? Wait, you're done? I thought they came out together.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know me. I don't care. I saw it. I'm like, okay. I'm glad they were good sports about it. I didn't mean. See, that's the tricky part. It's wait, this door was locked. Why are you trying to get in? Did you hear us? They didn't do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they thought that, because it is weird in a sense. I'm trying to get into the room that's
It is
locked.
weird that you open. Yeah. That is
So
true.
so I understand. I was probably in a more weird. More compromising position than the man with his pants down, because I was like, this is an awkward situation.
Yeah.
But you know, I came out on top. I was okay.
Yeah.
Then I just had some pizza.
If anybody, yeah, I mean, you can, like I said, I don't care, but it's always a good idea to assume that the people do care.
Yes. Assume
That's
that people
what you
care.
should do.
Assume that people
That's
care.
definitely what you should do. And if they say don't care, then, you know, take your tits out.
Yeah. Start blowing them with her.
I don't know. Yeah, do something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, but I don't know.
But it's all right.
It's all right.
Either way, let's get out of here, Danny.
Okie
Tell them
dokie.
where to find you.
You can find me at Danny is Watching on Instagram, TikTok, Clubhouse, Dispo, everywhere.
Whoa. And you can find me at Aunt Prisco on Instagram. And can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. We see you very, very soon.
Don't miss us too much.
Don't miss us too much.